Yo guys, what is going on? Insanity coming back at you today with another Division video, and man, this is something that I did not anticipate for today. This is news I didn't anticipate mentioning. I didn't think we were going to hear about anything about this, at least for a couple of years. I just assumed that if it's happening, it's going to happen. It's going to be a big surprise, and they're going to come out with a ridiculous release date that's going to be much sooner than we anticipated because the game has been in development for so long. But no, for those of you who have been waiting, The Division 3 has officially been announced. Julian Gerighty, the creative director, has been just a force to be reckoned with when it comes to the Division franchise. He was there for the Division. He was there for the Division 2, and he is coming back in full force for the Division 3. So, as you can see here from the Ubisoft blog in the news that they pointed out today, Julian Gerighty appointed executive producer for the Division brand. Now, that is one thing. We already know he's working hard on Star Wars Outlaws and all that, and he's making that the best game it could possibly be for all the Star Wars fans out there. But for all of you Division players, the hardcore fans, the ones who want a revitalized game, one that just brings this franchise to the forefront and it just makes it the best it could possibly be. Julian Gerighty's that guy. He's going to be the one to push this franchise forward, and this is how he's going to do it. Basically, he's currently in the process of working on building up a brand new team that is going to be working alongside the team for the Division 2 so that game still continues to get supported, gets content and all that good stuff while the Division 3 starts to take off and gets through its development cycle. Now, we don't know what that means. We don't know how much content will be cut or what is going to happen in the future, but we all know that more than likely they're going to take a really good look at what the Division 2 has and try and bridge that gap over to the Division 3 at some point, and the content will slow down. It will happen. It's inevitable. It's whatever. But here we go. Gerighty is excited to return to the Division. Before he joined Tom Clancy's Division team as an associate creative director in 2014, he remembers seeing the promise of the first reveal at E3 2013. I remember the gameplay promise, the co-op, PvP, the open world RPG aspects. Its world seemed very relatable and very realistic. You could really be an agent for a change within it. After joining a team at Massive Entertainment, Ubisoft Studios shipping around the original in 2016, he moved to the Division 2 as creative director, where he and his team crafted a new adventure in a summertime streets of Washington, D.C. Now, this is the good one. Now, he's setting his sights on Tom Clancy's The Division 3, as well as a plethora of other projects set in the Division universe, including the mobile game, Tom Clancy's Division Resurgence, and a survival action shooter, Tom Clancy's The Division Heartland. It's so nice to know that Julian Gerighty, the guy who's been the face of this franchise for so long, is going to be sticking it out and making everything great again. No pun intended, but yeah. The core focus of Gerighty's is to build a team for Tom Clancy's Division 3, which will be led by Massive Entertainment, while making sure Tom Clancy's Division 2 remains well supported. Outside of that, his attention will be on the solidification of a brand new identity. What the hell does that mean? Does that mean the Division's actually going to become like an RPG and dedicated RPG? Is it going to become a looter shooter and be dedicated to that? What does that mean? Only time will tell. Yeah. I mean, it's just surreal. It's crazy to be making this video and to be sitting here thinking that way back in 2013 to where we are now, looter shooters have changed so much. Live services have changed so much. To think about the Division 3, when it might come out, the demand to run that game, the hardware that will be required. I mean, we're so far off. We're so early in the development cycle that we have no idea where any of this is going to go, if they're going to continue with that Frostbite engine. Either way, Tom Clancy's The Division franchise has been a staple in Ubisoft's push to make games so realistic. Like, the graphics in The Division have been high and have pushed the boundaries for what games can look like. And I'm sure in The Division 3, it's going to be no different. Anyways, It's pretty insane, like I said, to be making a video about this. I had no idea. This is completely out of left field. This is exciting. The fact that you can see the words Tom Clancy's The Division 3 is just mind-boggling to me. It's exciting. It's awesome. I can't wait to see where things go from here. Sound off in the comments, guys. Are you excited? Are you ready to see The Division take off in a brand new direction? Are you ready for it to create a true identity? Are you ready for PvP to maybe make a change? Are you ready for the Dark Zone to be something new? Or are you ready for The Division to continue the traditional story while really focusing in on one particular playstyle, whether that be looter shooter or RPG? I personally wanted to continue to be a looter shooter and maybe lose a little bit of the RPG elements, but that's just me. I'm Insanity. Like if you haven't, sub if you're new. I'll see you all in the next one, Agent, and hopefully we get some more news about this in the coming, probably year. I don't see anything coming from this for quite a while. I mean, if he's just now being announced as the executive producer for the brand, then he's going to need a creative director. There's going to be a ton of people that are unannounced for this project. We're going to get there eventually. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Agent out. Goodbye.